11th versus 12th volleyball competition. So seniors and juniors, get to the gym quick so we can start the game.
We won our game. Girls basketball won their game against Brady yesterday.
And then a reminder for tomorrow's game for the boys and girls. It's a late schedule. Girls game is at 5:30 and boys is at 7.
And they're at Ansar, so everybody wish them luck. And girls today meet in the gym. We are still having a meeting and we're going to decide what we do for practice when the boys are in the gym. Yeah?
Over at King Elementary School, which is just 4 miles from here in Seaside, we do tutoring on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The principal has asked if there's anybody who's interested in coming any day of the week. They have an after-school program from 3 to 5, and they have certain students who they'd like to find some one-on-one tutors for. So right now my van is full, taking students on Tuesday and Thursday and Wednesday for the science program. So you'd have to provide your own transportation. I do have 6 times where I could fit you in the van once swimming starts, between January 26th and February 16th. So see me if you're interested in that. Second thing, they're going to be doing some recreational basketball next month, and they're looking for a couple people who might be willing to referee. And third thing, the students who are going today to do the science tutoring, I asked Lydia and Brandon and Cecile to forward a permission slip to you. If you did not get that, I will have some extra copies just outside the chapel, and we'll find a way for your parents to give you permission to do that. Thanks.
AMC Math Contest is Tuesday, February 7th. If you are interested, we have AMC 10 open to grades 8, 9, and 10, AMC 12 open to grades 11 and 12. Please sign up with your math teacher. I have practice problems if you need them, or you can find them online. Thank you.
Okay, so today, Wednesday, I am going to need tutors. So if you could come to my room, math tutors, math and science tutors, room 22, my room today, because I need you today.
What particularly are you struggling with that you need help on?
Everything. You think well encountered.
Okay, so tomorrow is a D-Day, and we're going to meet in here during PATH, just for the PATH period. We're not going to do a forum schedule, so that we have a chance to celebrate the man for whom we are taking Monday off of school. Okay, so we'll meet in here then. Also, on a serious note, since Mr. Harmon's announcement on Monday, some people have come to talk to me about things that they've been missing. I know it feels so awful when something like that happens that you sort of want to pretend it didn't. It helps me to know, even though I might not be able to fix it, it helps me to know if you're missing something. Because it's sort of like compiling the big picture. So if something happens, don't just brush it under the rug. Come and talk to me and we'll see what we can do. Okay? Thanks.
Okay, this message is for those signed up China trip. Middle. Okay, this trip is for those who signed up China trip. And we are going to have a first departure meeting next Wednesday, 18th, during lunchtime. And I would like you right now prepare those questions you would like to ask. And we discuss also some issues before we take off. And also, I need your passport information. I sent an email to you already, and I only got a few of your reply. I need your passport name, the formal name, and the passport number, expiration date, birth dates. And if you are in a process to apply visa, let me know, okay? And also, but the rice will be provided during that time. You have something?
I will be going to China with Miss Bates.
tough act to follow. In reference to Ms. Sanford's announcements about community service opportunities, and also in reference to our upcoming convocation and the holiday, I'd like to remind you that people don't do community service, don't help others to get credit, just to chalk off hours. Martin Luther King Jr. certainly didn't devote his life to what he did in order to gain personal fame or even to win a Nobel Prize. And we don't send you out in the community so that York looks good or gets positive public relations. Do it because it's important to help others and it's part of the values of this institution. Nevertheless, it's nice when I receive a letter like this one. I'll summarize. Dear Mr. Harmon in York School, at the beginning of December I was contacted by one of your senior students. And then the letter goes on to describe a project for the homeless with which some of you are very familiar. All of you heard the announcements and many of you participated. And then it concludes, I'm writing this information to you so that you know the kind of goodness and generosity you have in your students, especially Alina Smith. I was deeply touched by her enthusiasm and am deeply grateful for her outreach. So thank you. And to all of you who participated, and Mom and Dad, you did good.
On my stroll to break this morning, I walked past the drop-off circle where those benches are, and I saw a couple crows devouring these sandwiches. By leaving your food out, not only does it litter the campus, and not only is it a waste of food, but it also is bad for the birds. These birds they didn't evolve to handle this kind of food. So please, think of the birds, the little birds. Don't leave your food laying around, and paper bags don't cut it. You need more of a lunch box. Thanks.
So we're still looking for some performers for the solo and ensemble performers at the Winter Arts Festival on the 28th of January. If you are part of a group, say a string quartet or a little chamber group that has people who are not York students in it, they are welcome to participate. As long as there's a York student as part of the group, you can bring your friends to perform for us. We will have an accompanist. If you need an accompanist for your performance, let me know. Bring me the music. We will have an accompanist available. And we also need techies. We need a little bit of light work, and we need some house manager and a few people to move pianos around. So if you're interested in any of those things, talk to me. And if you still want to pick up a form, grab it from me as you leave.
So this morning, I was faced with one of the toughest decisions in my life. You know, the kind of decision that induces a brain seizure and leaves you torn between two great things. I mean, everyone's been there. The sad part, I was choosing between coffee and tea. After an anguishing 2 minutes, I finally chose coffee, but a flood of other decisions came with it. Which mug should I use? Should I add cream or be all healthy and add soy? Is the consumption of caffeine really such a good idea for me? I don't know. I would possibly consider myself indecisive. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. It's up in the air. I don't know. Ever since the first day of kindergarten, I have been plagued with indecision. I had to choose a crayon. It was between sky blue and regular blue. I mean, two great things, guys. Come on. How would you choose? It's been downhill ever since. Gee, choosing a college would be fun. We, as adolescents, are constantly counseled about the importance of making good decisions, but they never quite tell you how to do so. Maybe. Do they? I don't know. Yeah, I have a problem. Maybe. Maybe. Choosing a speech topic took forever. I mean, what sort of thing would interest a bunch of tired/hungry high schoolers who could be eating free donuts right now? Most certainly not a speech about indecision. But maybe not.
Winter ball tickets still on sale, 15 single, 25 couple in the quad at lunch this week and next week. It is next Friday.
Yeah. The girls' soccer team won our game yesterday 7-0. Becca scored a goal, Mara scored a goal, Audrey scored a goal, Ellie Newman scored a goal, and then Miss Caroline scored 3 goals.
And all soccer girls need to meet out by the flagpole right before lunch for a quick meeting. And be ready to run at practice today. Alright, so today at lunch in the Student Center, and if not there, possibly in room 9, but hopefully Student Center, Key Club will be making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for Dorothy's Kitchen. If you're not doing volleyball today at lunch, I really encourage you to come. You don't have to be in Key Club. We just need all the help we can get.
JSA will be meeting today in our usual room.
If you're going to Winter Congress, you need to stop by. You don't have to stay for the entire thing. I just have to give you a few details. And if you're going to Winter Congress and you're in Key Club, Haley will tell you what you need to know. So you need to talk to Haley.
And to those whom it may concern, our old president, Hussein al-Bakri, may be joining us today.
Hoorah! It'll be a party.
Model UN is holding a bake sale in the quad today at lunch, so please come and support us. And if you're going to the Berkeley conference, please give me your checks by Friday at the latest. Thank you.
All right, so the Kirkwood trip is still on. We have about 10 people signed up so far. We can have lots more. We can have about like 40 or more than that. So the slips are still in Mr. Fink's room. We're going to have a meeting sometime next week, so please keep turning in your money.
And we know there's no snow anywhere right now, but we're probably going to get some the next month, fingers crossed. And worst case scenario, we don't, and no one wants to go on the trip, we can cancel it, everyone will get a refund, so.
And don't be worried about your skill level. It'll be really fun no matter what, so sign up.
I never got the chance to announce LitMag Inks Do Poetry Contest winners, so winners were as follows. Brandon Sesha won Best in Literature, Sonia Kasky won Best in Artwork, Molly Winslow Hansen got the Best Poem, Will Shearer got Best Overall, and Henry Dolan got Most Angsty. So, yeah, if you guys want to be as cool as them, you should definitely submit to LitMag, and I just want to reiterate, Key Club, you guys should definitely come. We have supplies to make over 100 sandwiches, and so we would really like to make a difference.